Welcome to this special episode of the Mainstreet Show. I'm your host, Maddy Gorczynski. Today we're joined by Mike Ritter, former Navy AK-2, Army 11 Bravo, and my father-in-law who has fought in the Desert Storm. It is so great to have you here today, and thank you for coming in. I really appreciate it. So, can you tell us about your your titles and you held in the Navy and Army and what those mean?
Well, as far as in the Navy, the AK-2 was the aviation storekeeper, second class. You come in, so it means I was an E5. And then the Army 11 Bravo, I was in supply. We were in a mechanized division, and I was armor in that.
All right, and what factors influenced you to join the Navy initially?
I didn't want to go to college.
That's it?
I didn't want to, and then I knew I could never go see the places. So I figured it was a cheap way to get to see places and do stuff I'd never be able to afford to do.
Yeah, that's completely understandable. And what led you to transition from the Navy eventually to the Army?
When I got out, I really never wanted to get out of the Navy, but I did for reasons, and I got out and got out and figured out I was bored, didn't know what to do, because I was used to that military life, so I joined the Army.
Yeah.
And I knew I didn't have to go to boot camp.
That's also fair. Can you tell us about the camaraderie you had in the Navy and or Army and how you can compare it to family life?
Well, when you're in there, it was just like one big family, and you get close with a lot of people, and just like family, there's a lot of them you don't care for, but it's pretty much the same. You do different things with the different people. Some of the guys you hang out with all the time, and you know who you can trust and who you can't, and who's got your back, and stuff like that.
So very similar to family life,
Yes.
just different people. So what was one of your most rewarding experiences during your time on duty?
Getting to land on a aircraft carrier off a plane.
What was that like?
Just first time I'd ever did it, and it was just like a big rush. It was just neat.
What would you advise the people who want to join the military?
Think about it and make sure you're doing what you want to do. Don't let them tell you got to do this or that. If it's not what you want to do and you're not for it, then don't do it.
Mm-hmm. And do you have any advice for families of military leaders?
Leaders?
Leaders or people in the military?
Stay strong, be with them, and put up with what they have to deal with.
Mm-hmm. And what have been the best places you have visited during your deployment?
Probably Italy, Turkey, France was neat, but probably the best one was Israel.
What made that special?
Because I had grown up hearing about it all my life and finally getting to see all the stuff I heard about.
Yeah. Lastly, are there any experiences you would like to share that reshaped your life or perspective?
Just teach you not to ever quit and make sure you're doing everything right. Try to help out who you can, and that's about it.
It's pretty straightforward and simple. That's all the time we have for today. Mike, thank you so much for coming in and chatting with me. That's it for this episode of the Mainstreet Show. Make sure to follow us across all social media platforms at AUTV Ashland. I'm your host, Maddy Gorczynski. Thank you for watching.